Red Door Shield. Secure everything.
Two businesses, same week, same kind of attack. Both had a password stolen in the exact same way. The first one had one extra step turned on, a code on the owner's phone. When the criminal tried to log in with the stolen password, a prompt popped up on a phone in a pocket 3 states away. Nobody approved it. The criminal was stuck at the door. Nothing happened. The second business did not have that step. Same stolen password. The criminal typed it in, walked right through, and $40,000 left the company by Friday. Same attack, same stolen password. The only difference between a non-event and a $40,000 loss was one setting. That setting is MFA. And today I'm going to answer the question I hear constantly. Is it really that important, or is it just one more annoying step? My name is Tony Chan. I founded Red Door Technologies, and I have spent 17 years watching this one setting decide which businesses get hurt and which ones walk away fine. So let me answer both halves of your question honestly. Is MFA a little annoying? Yes. Sometimes you have to grab your phone and tap a button. I'm not going to pretend it is invisible. Is it important? It is. Hands down, the single highest value security step a small business can take. Nothing else comes close for the effort involved. Multi-factor authentication blocks the overwhelming majority of account takeover attacks. One setting, a few seconds now and then. And the most common way criminals get into a business just stops working. So let me show you exactly why something so small does something so big. First, what it actually is, in plain terms. MFA, multi-factor authentication, just means proving who you are with more than one thing. Something you know, your password, plus something you have, usually your phone. So even after you type your password, the system asks for a second proof, a code or a tap to approve on your phone. You have already used it. When your bank texts you a code before you log in, that is MFA. We just have not always put it on the accounts that run our businesses, which honestly are holding a lot more than most personal bank accounts. That is the whole concept. 2 locks instead of 1. Now here is why that second lock matters so much more than it sounds. Here's the uncomfortable truth about passwords in 2026. Your password is probably not as secret as you think. Passwords leak constantly, not because of anything you did. Some other company you have an account with gets breached and millions of passwords spill out. Those lists get bought and sold and tested. If you have ever reused a password even once, yours may already be out there. So a password by itself is a secret that may not be secret anymore. That is the problem MFA solves. Because here is what happens when a criminal has your password and you have MFA turned on. They type the password. It is correct. And then the system says, great, now approve this on your phone. The phone is in your pocket, not theirs. They are stuck. The one thing they cannot steal from a list on the internet is the phone in your hand. That is why this matters more than almost anything else you can do. Most attacks on small businesses are not movie-style hacking. They are someone logging in with a password that leaked. MFA takes that entire category of attack, the most common one there is, and makes it fail. A stolen password is the master key to your business. MFA means the key alone is not enough. Now let me handle the objections, because I have heard all of them. It is annoying for my team. A little at first, but modern MFA is not constant. On a device you use every day, it often only asks once in a while, or with a single tap. Compare a 2-second tap to 21 days of downtime and a $40,000 wire. That is the trade. It is not close. We are too small to need it. That is the most expensive sentence in small business. The attacks I am describing are automated. They are not picking you. They are testing leaked passwords against everyone. Being small does not take you off the list. It just means you are an easier door. It is complicated to set up. For the tools you already use, it is often a setting you switch on, not a system you install. The hard part is usually just deciding to do it and making sure it is on for everyone, not just the owner. And that last point matters. MFA protects you only where it is turned on. One employee account without it is the open window a criminal climbs through. It has to be on across the business, not just on your account. So here is how I want you to think about MFA. It is the seatbelt of cybersecurity. A small, slightly annoying thing you do automatically that does almost nothing on the vast majority of days, and then one day saves everything. Nobody loves the half second it takes to buckle up, and nobody who has been in a crash ever wished they had not. MFA is the same trade. A tiny bit of friction now against a catastrophe later. That is the entire decision. So here is your action step, and it is a real one. Make sure MFA is turned on for your business email and your most important accounts. For everyone on your team, not just you. If you only do one thing after this video, do that. But here's the catch I see all the time. Owners think it is on and it is not. Or it is on for the owner and off for the 3 employees who actually click the most email. Believing it is on is not the same as it being on. That is one of the first things we check in our free business security assessment. We look at whether MFA is actually turned on everywhere it needs to be across your business. Plus, the other doors a criminal would try if that one was open. You walk away knowing for certain that your single most important protection is actually working. No jargon. No pressure, just a straight answer. The link is in the description. And subscribe, because this is the Business Owner Questions series, where I answer the exact questions you are typing into Google. Next up, what actually happens after a ransomware attack? I will walk you through it, hour by hour, so you know exactly what is at stake. But for today, go check your MFA. Buckle the seatbelt. It is the best 2 minutes you will spend on your business this week.
Stop hoping. Start knowing.